Hello, welcome to the Financial Smarts class at UMBC. Thank you for taking the time to complete this course. We hope that after completing this course, you will be able to set and meet your financial goals, understand how to juggle multiple priorities like budgeting, paying off debt, savings, and more. Really understand the power of budgets and how budgeting can get you where you want to go. Learn about different products and services that banks and credit unions can offer you throughout your life. Understand and identify the hidden cost of financial fees. We hope that you'll learn the importance of saving for emergencies, for short-term goals like taking a vacation or buying a car, and for long-term goals like retirement. We want you to know what resources are here on campus to help you financially in college, how to read your UMBC bill, and all of the financial players on campus that intersect with your financial life here. And finally, we want you to know how to make financial decisions in the workplace, like the difference between what's a W-2 and what's a W-4, learning about tax credits and how to navigate choosing your benefits when you have that choice. The course combines things to read, terms to learn, games to play, and resources to check out. In the end, this course is about you and your life, so get into it and use it as you see fit. At the end of the course, you will take a final assessment and receive UMBC's financial literacy badge as soon as you master all the content. And don't worry, you'll get to take that test as many times as you need to get it. So now on to Unit 1. For this part, I'm going to ask you to think about what your goals are. As former Maryland Governor Martin O'Malley said, the difference between a dream and a goal is a deadline. If you were planning a large event for work, you would break it down into smaller steps, right? Let's say you were planning a party. You would need to decide on a time and a date. You'd need to book the space, send out invitations, order food, and set up on the day of the party. And the party doesn't just throw itself. In order to throw a party, you have to divide it into tasks and further divide that into smaller tasks sometimes in order for it to actually happen. Financial goals are no different. Buying a car or a house or starting your own business may seem like a monumental task, but if you give it a deadline and break it up into smaller pieces, it becomes much more manageable. Here are some examples of financial goals. Buying a car, buying a home, starting an emergency savings fund, starting a business, taking a vacation, paying for a wedding, paying off a student loan or a credit card, saving for a child's college costs, or even picking an age you'd like to retire by. So let's, for example, say I wanted to buy a house in 5 years. Let's say that's what my financial goal is. I know that the standard expectation is a down payment of at least 20% on the purchase price. A quick search of houses leads me to believe that I could buy a small row house in Baltimore for $120,000. So my goal is to buy this $120,000 house in 5 or maybe 6 years. So what do I need to do first? One, how much will I need? So if I need 20% for a down payment, 20% of $120,000 is $24,000. Okay, now all I need to do is figure out how much I would need to save per month for 5 years to judge how realistic my goal is. So let's break this into little bits. Let's try 5 years, which is equal to 60 months. What would I need to save per month for 5 years to hit the savings goal? So I'll take $24,000 and divide it by 60 because that's how many months I have there in my goal, and I come up with $400. So can I save $400 per month? That's up for me to decide. That's about $100 per week. If that seems doable, I have my goal. Let's evaluate. I think that's a little steep for me. So let me see about pushing my goal back a little bit and saying, maybe I could do this in 6 years. So if I think about 6 years, that's 72 months. I divide the total that I need, which is $24,000, by 72, and I come up with $334 per month, which might be more doable for me. I think that's doable, and I think I have my goal. So let's state it like a SMART goal, which we'll get to in more specifics in a minute. I will save $24,000 to purchase a house 72 months from today, and that could be my goal. Okay. I guess I should note here too, we're not robots, and we don't pursue any goal in a vacuum. If I know that I spend more money in the summer for vacation, or maybe I spend more money in December around the winter holidays, I may want to factor that in and factor in that I might only save for this goal 10 months out of 12. I'll need to really consider my life, all of the things that are important to me, and what makes sense for me too when I'm doing this goal planning. We'll have real things in life that come up and challenge us on the path to our goals. The trick is not to avoid challenges, but to take them in stride and commit to our financial goals when we need to, or adjust them when we need to. In this unit, we'll ask you to do two things. First, set a SMART goal for yourself. SMART is an acronym, and it stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely. You can use the attached form to write your goal and submit your goal statement to us on Blackboard. Pick one you're excited about, whether it's large or small in the short term or long term. In the above example, my SMART goal would be save $24,000 for a down payment on a $120,000 home by January of 2022. So let's go through these for a minute. Specific really refers to what exactly you'll accomplish. Measurable, how do you know when you have reached this goal? Achievable, is achieving this goal realistic with effort? If it's not, you might want to tweak it a little bit. Relevant, is this goal relevant to you? Why is it significant in your life? And timely, when will you achieve this goal and what's the deadline? The following are not SMART goals. Save money for an emergency, or have enough to pay for college and not take out any loans. Own my own business one day. They're lowercase s SMART, but they don't follow the acronym. Why? They fail most of the SMART criteria because they're not specific or time-bound in every single case mentioned. So let's check my SMART goal and check it against the criteria. Okay, so my SMART goal was I will save $24,000 to purchase a house 72 months from today. So let's see. Is it specific? I think yes, that's specific. I said exactly how much I'll save. Is it measurable? Yes, I can measure that by how much money I have in my savings account. Is it achievable? Well, when we did it the first time, we realized in 5 years that might not be achievable for me, but in 6, I think that would be. Relevant? Yes, that would be relevant if purchasing a home is very important to me. And timely? Yes, I gave myself a deadline. Use the form that we provide for you there on Blackboard to submit your goal statement, and pick one that you're excited about. Definitely put it through all the criteria to make sure that it's SMART. Okay. After the SMART goal portion of Unit 1, we are going to send you over to the Doorways to Dreams Fund financial entertainment website and ask you to play Groove Nation. The game is a really fun way to wrap your head around all of the financial decisions Americans are being asked to make on a daily basis. How do you juggle monthly budgeting, debt payoff, short-term savings, long-term savings? Try to get your character to the end of the game to find out. We'll ask you to enter your top score in the box that we provide. And to wrap up, please enjoy the class. We would love your feedback at the completion of this course to find out what additional information would best help you live the life you want. So complete the course, take the assessment, earn the badge, and give us your feedback. Thanks so much.